brew, we've got a few options. How do you feel about National Junk Food Day?
Sure.
Is-
What?
Starter pack.
Hey everybody, happy Monday. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hope that you had a good weekend. We have lots of blue skies across the area right now. Sunshine will keep us warm through the middle to upper 80s by 10 o'clock. And this afternoon will really be near unbearable temperatures. Will be warmer for today than they were yesterday, topping off in those middle to upper 90s, and we're going to feel more so like 105 to 110 degrees in some spots. So again, we are in the danger zone for these very high heat indices, so that's why we're in a heat advisory until 8 o'clock tonight. Again, this is for our entire coverage area, shaded there in orange, and we're under a heat dome. So a lot of our neighbors in the Carolina coast down to Florida, even up in the plains for Missouri as well as Kansas, seeing extreme heat warnings that drop all the way into the Delta. Thankfully, we're not seeing these in our coverage area, but still, we do have that heat advisory in place today. Does look like this is going to continue into the midweek. Again, here's a look at that high pressure dome. We have all those darker orange values sitting over our area. And again, that high pressure off to our south is the cause of everybody feeling this very hot and hazy, humid conditions continuing into the midweek. The high pressure ridge is only going to strengthen as we head towards Wednesday, but we do have a change ahead. We'll have a little bit of rain come into the area, all thanks to this low pressure system that's going to hang out on the Gulf Coast. It does look a little similar because it's technically the remnants of Invest 93. This is not a tropical system, and we're not expecting the same impacts, but it is interesting how it just took a loop around the southeast and it's back to give us some isolated rain chances for the end of your work week. We are still going to keep around the very hot temperatures and very hot feels like temperatures through the next 5 days, reaching 110 for our heat index on Wednesday, 105 still on Friday, even though we are expecting some rain. So again, mainly dry for Monday and Tuesday. So if you have any outdoor plans, any kiddos just wanting to soak up the last couple days of summer, it's going to be a nice day to cool off in the pool today and also tomorrow. Then we'll start to introduce some isolated storms in the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. And for Friday, once that low pressure system continues to ride the coast, that's when we're going to have some more scattered storms, but the heaviest of the rain will be for our friends along the Gulf Coast. Even though we're getting a cool down to the low 90s because of that rain this weekend, we're still watching some dangerous temperatures next week. Here's an outlook for next week. As you can see, hazardous temperatures, we're in a risk for those south of 20, that in a level 1 out of 3 risk for those hazardous temperatures, north of 20 and along the trace, level 2 out of 3 risk for those very hot temperatures. So we'll continue to watch these and monitor this as we head towards that triple digit mark. But as always, just make sure that you're adhering to those heat safety tips, never leaving any pets or kiddos in the car, and just know a lot of people are starting school this week and into next week. Make sure that you're packing an extra water bottle with those kids to school and making sure that they have a car when they're heading home from the bus stop. Also, do want to let you know that we've had our first formation, and really the key place that we typically see formation in hurricane season. It is just east of the Lesser Antilles Islands that you can see there, southeast of San Juan. Now, we will continue to watch this over the next 2 to 7 days, as it does have a 20% chance of development. Overall, we're not looking at impacts right now for the Magnolia State. Here's an 8-day recap for you. Again, keeping around the warm and muggy mornings with temperatures in those middle 70s. We're going to stay dry for the first half of the work week, so if you need to cut that grass due to the rain over the weekend and last week, first half of the week is going to be really the time to do so. If you're going to be outside, though, make sure you're taking lots of breaks. Upper 90s Wednesday will feel more so like 105 to even 110. We'll continue to watch warm temperatures in the triple digits for our feels like temperature through the end of the work week. Real temperatures, though, are going to be in those low 90s thanks to increased rain chances. We'll be dodging some scattered storms for the weekend, but overall it just looks like a typical summertime pop-up storm pattern that we're used to tracking. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful start of your work week. Stay up to date with Storm Team 12, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.